Before New York was the Big Apple, it was the Big Oyster. It was one of the largest natural populations of the eastern oyster. When it was settled, they overfished it. It was polluted to the point where there was no longer a sustainable population. The natural oysters essentially died out completely. And with that die out, all of the other things living in New York Harbor left. Our goal at Billion Oyster Project is to bring the oyster back to a point where it can sustain itself, recreate that natural ecology, and bring everything back into the New York Harbor. I ended up seeing something about Kind Design online, and I read about the company, and I thought it was a really cool and unique perspective on restoration. Looking into the technology they used and speaking with the founder, Anya, it was clear that there could be a potential collaboration.
Ecological restoration is extremely site-specific. You have to look at the benthic environment, the wave conditions, the activity happening in that area, as well as all the species that are in that location. When Billion Oyster approached us, and we had also been eyeing them, it was the perfect collaboration because through their work, they've gained an understanding of what would make an oyster restoration project successful. And so we were really excited to bring technology and biomimicry principles and create something custom that would work for New York Harbor. Billion Oyster Project has a goal of getting to 1 billion oysters deployed by 2035. And the way to do that is increasing the surface area on the structures so they can set more oysters. Our structures, even though being the same size as many things they've deployed in the past, have a lot more setting area because of the intricacies that 3D printing allows you to get through the textured rugosity, but also the ability to create a lot of unique shapes and designs.
Rugosity is a scientific word to really dramatize the texture from 3D printing. These rugose textures provide small attachment locations for marine life. Then as the oysters grow, it actually turns into this whole habitat, which is what our designs really foster. We're creating something that is vocalized to that area and will restore the marine life, improve biodiversity, and by bringing back biodiversity, you get other benefits like enhanced water quality.
Working with Kind Design, we're able to modify a structure completely to what we want it to be. And we're also able to work with a company that's as mission-driven as we are to help restore the natural habitat of New York Harbor.